Hey, alright. So hey, it's me again. I kind of wanted to talk about something, and I didn't really know how to just, do it. I didn't feel like doing a big post somewhere, like on Reddit or Discord or whatever. So I figured let's just, do a video and just talk things and just say it. I mean, this is kind of a speedrunning channel, so I guess I can just use it to say that. So what's the thing? I don't know. I guess it's about the Fable burnout, which is kind of this thing. The big thing is, I think I'm just gonna quit any percent. And I kind of just want to talk about it because it's kind of weird, but there's this thing going around with Fable runners is that at some point they kind of just quit. They're not necessarily happy with their runs, and they kind of get frustrated and quit, and it's like, why does this happen every time? And I kind of just wanted to, share my thoughts on it. So yeah, here I am just running around. I didn't even know what to do, but yeah, there it is. So yeah, I guess there are a few points. The first thing is that the Fable speedrun is extremely difficult, and I've been doing that for about a year now, every week, at least once a week. And an 18-minute speedrun where, like, you basically have to be perfect almost all the time, because, like, this is a hard speedrun, okay? Like, the elephant in the room is that Fable's an easy game. Everyone knows that. It's impossible to die in this game. It's super easy. But the speedrun's freaking hard. Like, just moving around is hard. Just try rolling. Like, this looks easy. This is not easy. How many times have I seen runners just fail this? Like, newer runners just struggle with just this, right? And it's hard, and we don't even use this because this is the basic thing. And then just, like, Berserk rush rolling. How many times do I see runners just not rush because they're scared of it and they just roll all the time? So like just having this happening all the time, having like things like, I don't know, getting blocked on barriers like that all the time, just side rushing, enemies going in your way, just the fights. It's a pretty intense speedrun. Even, I mean, there's the prison to just give you a short break, but it's a very intense speedrun. I kind of compare it to Super Mario Sunshine. Let me just up the music because I can't hear anything. I tend to compare it to Super Mario Sunshine because it's kind of the same length. But like, sometimes when I just watch Sunshine runners, because sometimes I do, I see like they're like minus 20 in their splits, or like minus 30, and they're like world record runners, right? It's like, I know I'll never be minus 30 in Fable. It's like, I know it's impossible, right? If I'm minus 30, I might as well just quit, because I know it's a PB. It's kind of free. It's impossible to just like, it's almost impossible for me to be 30 seconds ahead at this point. This is how tight an 18 minutes run is. And it's not tight because it's easy. It's tight because people optimized it for like 4 years now. And it's so optimized that saving 30 seconds is almost impossible. Like, this is like, I'm at the point where, for like this distance, like basically that distance, in a speed run, I might think, do I want to rush or roll, right? It's like, there's the exit door right here, this is the exit door, and I'm here in Berserk, and I'm like, do I have to rush or roll? And those type of decisions, they happen all the time. It's like, oh, there's a bandit on my right, what do I have to do, right? And it's during 18 minutes, just this all the time. So this really, really hurts after a while when you're trying to get a good time. This is hard. This is fucking hard. There's kind of a meme running around saying that any percent in particular is RNG because of both graveyard sections that are RNG dependent. So there's the fish and there's the necropolis. My my hot take on this is that it's kind of a meme, and we've been memeing it into reality, when actually it doesn't really matter. Like when I was watching KJ's videos from when he was starting, and actually he didn't really give a shit about fishing and Necropolis. He was like, basically he finished Arena, and if he was ahead, he was like, oh, there's the maze fight, and then we're home free. And you know, he didn't really give a shit about Necropolis. The fish he kind of did, but Necropolis it was like, whatever. And actually I think he's kind of right, because when I just watch my run, which is like 1 minute ahead of second place, when I watch after Arena, I'm already 50 seconds ahead, right? And even with great RNG and just really good RNG in Graveyard, I just saved 10 seconds in the late game. So it's like the RNG meme, the more I run it, the more I feel like it's kind of useless. I mean, you can like what, save maybe like 10 seconds if you get great RNG, and if you're just terrible and you want to go really safe, you're gonna lose like maybe what, 15 seconds just by playing extremely safe. So it's like, it's not that much of a run killer. And I mean, it's RNG, right? So it can go your way and you can save time. So I don't think RNG is a factor. I think another factor, which is maybe just personal, is that even though we've had like a lot of runners that were very involved and that did many runs, somehow, I don't know how, we're all doing runs on a different time period, right? So we never actually catch each other. And having to improve on your own run can be quite fucking like exhausting after a while. Like, I pretty much stole all the strats on the leaderboards at this point. I've stolen everything, and now I have to find strats on my own, which is extremely exhausting. So yeah, I think it's also a factor. Maybe if we had like more players competing, this would definitely help players stick around. And this is also why I'm kind of feeling bad about stopping any percent, because I kind of feel like, you know, having someone doing runs all the time kind of helps for people to, you know, get involved with the speed game. But I'm just being an arrogant piece of shit. I don't know. But I feel like, yeah, if I stop running any percent, I kind of feel like nobody's gonna be running it. And I don't know, I feel sad about this. But it's alright, it's just a personal thing right there. And I mean, it's a pretty small speed game, right? But as I said, people are involved, very involved actually. And this makes for very cool runs. But again, when you have like just one person working on the speed game at a time, this definitely doesn't help. Alright, let's just do this. Yeah, I'm kind of getting lost here, but whatever. And another point that is kind of personal at this point, like very personal, is that, like, it's my reason, is that I've not been enjoying the game that much anymore. I mean, I'm still enjoying the game, actually. I'm kind of forcing myself to stop running any percent. But it's not the same fun anymore. It's kind of like before that, it was just playing the game that made me happy. It's like, damn, look at that rushing. Damn, I side rush, amazing. I can improve on this. Oh damn, zip, amazing. Berserk is fine. Damn, I'm killing bosses in one hit. Oh damn, one cycle maze fight. And now it's like, why is my rush not faster? It's like, damn, that roll was not at the right angle. Oh, I wish that was faster. And the fun comes from the fact that I'm going faster, and not from the fact that I'm playing the game. And that's a bit sad, I think. Holy shit, he loves me. What's up, man? And yeah, that's also a personal thing of just, I don't like the game, like, genuinely anymore. I mean, I still like it genuinely, but when I'm speedrunning it, I'm getting frustrated very easily, and I don't want this to happen. So I kind of want it take a step back from that and just maybe come back later with a better mentality. But so many runners have said that, and so many runners just left and never came back. So I'm kind of Mocha-esque over the fact that I'll never come back. But, you know, I like running this game. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm quitting speedrunning and Fable and anything, right? It's like, I'm definitely gonna be around for basically as long as I can, right? I've got a marathon coming up if I'm accepted. I've got actually 2 marathons that I could be part of for 80%. But it's like, just grinding the game, I don't think it's worth anymore. And I guess we can talk about my PB, but like, I don't really know if I want to beat my PB. Because it was a good run, even though I had some bad problems. Like, it's a good looking run. All the things that I want to execute correctly, all the things that I want achieved, I achieved them. I had a good arena. I had good execution throughout the run. Basically, time losses were from the fact that my previous run had really good execution in some parts. So I lost like 2 seconds on each split for the late game, but who cares? So yeah, it's like, I don't really know if I want to beat this run. But at the same time, I kind of feel like I want this 104, right? But again, it's like, it's getting frustrating just doing runs over and over and just never being able to, you know, actually do something out of it. But yeah, I guess that's like the 3 big reasons I see in the Fable burnout, because it's happened to so many runners. I mean, KJ's left, right? Blasted's left. I don't know about Blasted. Giant Steps left. Adam's pretty much left as well. I mean, he's still playing the game, but speedrunning 80%, I don't think he's coming back anytime soon. Cannibal, kind of the same thing. Clean is super active. I don't know how he does that, but he's an absolute unit. He's keeping up with pretty much every category. And yeah, it's like everyone kind of just leaves after a while. I guess it's like it, right? It's like for every speed game. But Fable tends to be like a pretty short time window, right? I mean, some runners stick to a game for years. For Fable runners, it's like they come in, they get super good, and then they leave, right? At the peak of their time, the golden time where they could actually achieve insane things, they kind of just leave. And I think those are the 3 big reasons: just the burnout, the fact that the run is extremely difficult and extremely exhausting, the fact that the community is still pretty small, and that also maybe the fact that we don't have that many like short runs, like relaxed runs. This is why I like the Bowerstone book collection idea. It's pretty cool. Even the all hero dolls thing. And yeah, the fact that, you know, you have to find things by yourself and then just improve on yourself, which is exhausting as well. Just having to rethink yourself. It's hard to do. Like, you kind of want to get in the comfort zone and do use the same things always and always. Like the, I don't know, just the fact that, I don't know, just force pushing enemies away to rush onto them. That was hard to do, because at the beginning I was like, there's this bandit right there, it's facing me, and I'm right here. I could technically just roll past him, but it's faster to just give a roll on the side than force push him and then rush towards him, right? And it's hard to just not just roll past him, and that's something I had to work on, is just going on the side, pushing him, and then rushing forwards. Just that type of thing of just changing your comfort zone, and doing that on your own without having anyone to force you to do this is extremely hard. So yeah, the fact that you have to reinvent yourself because, you know, we're not that many runners, it's not a bad thing, right? It's like, it's got the advantages as well. We don't have like weird people or something like that, but at the same time, it's like sometimes it's good when you have like a lot of runners active and everything. And yeah, also just the personal thing of, yeah, I've not been feeling it that much anymore. So yeah, I guess it was just kind of a selfish thing. I shouldn't have done that. I'm still going to upload it, I think. I mean, I might review it, see if it's stupid. But yeah. And yeah, just address these few points and saying, yeah, I think any percent, it's been fun, but after a point, it gets really exhausting. And I guess I still need to get that letterboard sweep at some point, but doing a hundo run is it's long. I know I can get the sweep if I just take the time to do a few runs and just execute it correctly, but it's hard. And if Clean doesn't decide to go for an absolute killer of a time, which I know he's just capable of doing this, and if he does this, I'm just gonna give up, right? But I might just do this at some point. And yeah, so that was pretty much it. I'm sorry also for the gameplay. I didn't really know what to do, so I just logged on my useless account. Yeah, that was pretty much it, addressing those few points. I hope it was not too long. I hope it's not too boring. I hope it was actually relevant and I actually said something. I hope it was not just nothing, a whole bunch of nothing. But yeah. Again, I'm gonna be around on the Discord. If you want anything, DM me. If you're a new runner, do not hesitate to DM me instantly and ask actually anything about the run or even stupid questions. I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna answer them. Damn, look at the lines. Do I have anything fancy? Okay. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Yeah, I'm gonna be around. I have plans for Fable. At some point, I need to do that. I was wanting to do kind of an arena tutorial. Since I've been practicing it a lot, I found some new things. I mean, some new things. I found some stuff and I wanted to do this, but whatever. Just saying, any percent, it's been fun. I think it's over. For now. Until we find new strats. But yeah, 2019 was the Fable year. Maybe 2020 is not going to be. We'll see. But yeah, see ya around in Albion or on the Discord. Or if you want to do a queue, come play Janna for me. See ya.